Sgraffito. What is Sgraffito? I guess the easiest way to explain it is, have you ever received a board that was all black in front, but then when you scratched away at it, it revealed a whole bunch of different colors underneath it? Well, that's a form of Sgraffito. But Sgraffito goes all the way back to the Italian Renaissance, when they used to use it on buildings. They would use plaster or different colors of plasters and different layers, and then chip away at it with the right tools to reveal different colors when they did a design. So through the years, it's made its way into all forms of art, architecture, and even pottery. But today I will be showing you how to do Sgraffito using oil pastels. So the tools you're going to need to make your Sgraffito is your oil pastels. You're going to need a pencil, and you're also going to need a couple of toothpicks if you have. If not, you could also use a fork. And you're going to need something to create a circle. So I'm going to use this saucer. Also, you want to have on hand a paper towel or cloth just to clean off your oil pastels, and also your toothpick as you scratch along. You're also going to need paper. So I'm using here mixed media paper, but if you have any paper that's thick enough to hold your oil pastels, that's fine. Before we move along, I just want to show you some samples that I did. So I created small circles. So in this circle, I did a bunch of different colors, and then I layered on top the black, and with the toothpick, I scratched out this little rose with some leaves and some swirlies. And also I did another little circle where I did, again, different colors underneath, and this time I used like a dark blue over it and used my toothpick and my fork to create some of these scratched out patterns. What you want to do first is to take your saucer and then trace it. Now you could do a circle or a square or whatever shape you want. In this case, we're going to do this big circle. Okay, so there you go. Beautiful circle. And then you're going to choose the colors that you want to put, that's going to be underneath the darker pastel color. So I did say darker. You'd want to do a lighter colors underneath that darker color. If you do choose a blue or something, you will see sometimes there is a little color to show through, but you can still see the design on it, and I think this still looks cool. So first, I would choose your colors. So I'm just going to do any design. You could go straight lines if you want. You can do one color if you prefer, or a couple colors. Me, I like to put a little design on mine. So it's not completely straight. And then you're just gonna fill that all in. And then you can continue this process. So you could choose a bunch of different colors as you want and in any pattern. So once you get all the colors that you want in here, whether it's a pattern like mine or just all straight lines, whatever you want, they're ready to put the layer above it that we're gonna scratch. So I do like the black to go over it. So I'm going to put black, again, we're gonna cover this whole thing. So just, I usually start by tracing the circle. And then after I trace the circle, I am usually gonna just go back and forth like this. Okay, so again, just trace the circle and then fill in the whole thing. Once all your layers are on and your black is done, if there's a little bit of oil pastel on here, just take your rag and just very lightly push it aside. Okay, so it's out of the way. All right, so, and don't worry about that. Okay, so now we're ready to scratch away at it. I'm going to show you how to do some stuff with the fork, and make sure you have your toothpick in hand. And let's see, I'm just going to do a random design on it. There you go. There's one up here. And again, it's any design you want to do. If you want to make flowers on it, you can definitely do that. Cool. That came out good. Now you could take your toothpick too, and you could do anything you want here as well. I'm just gonna do little swirlies, and you can take out more if you want. So let's say you want to just scratch out a little more, you can definitely do that. You could use this part of the fork, so, and definitely go away at it more if that's something that you want to do, just to get a bigger space. Okay. Again, you don't have to follow my design. Do whatever you want on it. You know, create your own design. Just create a bunch of objects on it. Make it abstract. If you want to do any flowers or animals or anything like that, this is your imagination. Okay, so I'm going to finish this up. Let's see where it takes me. Okay, and I think that's my design for today. So it's an abstract that I did. All I did was just take that fork wherever I wanted and just scratched away at some lines, did some swirls, and then did a couple of triangles here and some lines. And I just did a pattern up here and just made these little leaves, these little vines going up. But yeah, as you can see, the color shows through that black and it looks beautiful. So I know it's like a little messy here, so what I would do would I would cut it out and then glue it on another piece of paper, probably of a different color, and then you can enjoy the piece that way. I hope you loved learning how to do Sgraffito, and I hope you do more of it in your own artwork.